everyone, happy Friday morning. So we're on to the final devotion of the week. We've had devotions earlier in the week in Youth Church from, first of all, John, who talked about joy, and Stacey, who talked about love. Both of which feature in some images we have in our home. So we've got actually a trio of images that we normally have on the walls. So we've got one that talks, or one that shows an image of joy, one that shows an image of love, and then we have a third one that shows an image of happiness. So that's what I want to talk a bit about this morning, happiness. Romans 12 verse 15 in the New Living Translation says, "Be happy with those who are happy and weep with those who weep." I think sometimes we use joy and happiness quite interchangeably, but I think there is a difference. So joy is something that we're blessed with as Christians, something deep within, a gift from the Holy Spirit. And for me, it's an attitude of heart, or permanent state of mind. Whereas happiness can be temporary. I think we've probably all seen that in our lives from time to time. So we can be impacted by circumstances, events. Or our feelings or emotions can even be triggered by the people around us. So we can sway from happiness to sadness quite quickly. And I think the passage in Romans supports that. So it says, "Be happy with those who are happy and weep with those who weep." So it refers to sets of circumstances, events, and what's going on around us. But I think we can influence situations. So I think as Christians we have got an opportunity to try and create more happiness in the world, even though, as we said, happiness is more of a temporary state than joy itself. But I think as Christians we can use the joy that John talked about in his devotion, and the love that Stacey referred to in hers. So, love is kind, it's not self-seeking, it never fails, it's the greatest gift of all. And if we look at it in that context, then I think there is an opportunity for us as Christians to use that deep-rooted joy that we benefit from, guided by the Holy Spirit, and our desire to love one another and love others as ourselves, to bring about greater levels of happiness, and be the trigger and the stimulus for that in the events that surround us. So even in tough corona times, when the circumstances and events that surround us in the world are hard for others to take and not going to lead to happiness automatically, we can influence that situation. And we've seen, I think we've all seen great stories on the news where the best of humanity has come out, and the caring side of people and communities has shone through. So I think we can certainly lead that from a Christian perspective, and try and improve the situation for others and bring about happiness. So with that in mind, I'll leave you with this image that's taken from a picture we have in our hallway just by our front door, and would encourage you that although happiness is a temporary state, I think it is definitely something we can influence. Something encourage you all to use your inner joy and love for others to create happiness wherever you can.